Hey bestie, you're welcome back to my channel. Here is another tutorial on how to make this beautiful bubu gown you are watching currently on the screen. You can see it's a ruched gown with keyhole and a belt at the waist area. Okay, it's a very interesting tutorial and a very beautiful dress that you would like to learn how to make. If this is your first time on my channel, you're welcome. Please like, comment and share and subscribe. To my old subscriber, thank you for always coming back. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you people so much. Without too much ado, let's just go straight into the tutorial. You are welcome back to this class. So here is the materials we are going to be using. This is 2 years of shiny Mikado. It's 2 years. I'm sewing this for a girl of 6 years old, 6, 7 to 8 years old. So it's going to be having elastic at the front and it's going to be have a keyhole at the waist and we're going to be having a belt as well. So I folded my fabric into 4. I first folded it into 2, okay, and I folded it again making 4. I'm cutting both the back and the front together and there's no joining at the shoulder. There won't be joining at the shoulder. So this is my folding. I'm going to be using the shoulder measurement. You know how we measure bubu. You are going to measure from the depth of the neck at the back, from that bone of the center back to the desired sleeve length. Okay, so I measure my own from the bone of that center back to my desired sleeve length, and it's 18 inches. Okay, I measure 18 inches. This is 18 inches that I'm marking. So that is going to determine how I'm going to be folding my fabric. So the next thing, the sleeve opening I'm going to be having, we are going to be having putting elastic. I don't know, this way is not showing very well. We're going to be putting elastic at the sleeve opening. So I'm taking 10 inches, okay? I'm going to be taking 10 inches. You know it's on fold, so when I open it, it will be 20. So the next thing, the shoulder measurement I'm working with is 7. Okay, so 7 inches plus 13, so that's 20 altogether that I took in that period. There will not be shoulder slope because we are not joining shoulder. So the wideness of the neck is going to be 2.5 inches and the depth is going to be 5 inches. It's going to be V. Okay, we are cutting V neckline. So I'm going to connect it like so. Both back and front is the same thing. Okay, we are having the same thing for the back and front. I use 2.5 for the wideness of the neck and I use 5 inches for the depth of the neck. Okay, so now this is my sleeve opening. I just mark it for us to see it. The length of the gown I'm working with is 35 and I added 2 inches to it, making 37. So because of the keyhole, I'm going to be marking my waist measurement. So the waist measurement for this dress is 13 inches. So I'm going to mark 13 inches like so, and I'm going to have it in a long line like that. I'm going to connect it in the way I'm doing. You're watching me currently. So to have the keyhole, this is waistline. I label it waistline. Okay, so the hip line, we don't really need hip line for this dress, but I will still take the hip. So I just use the hip line here. I just come down, not really hip line, like the knee length. So I just came down by 12 inches. I came down 12 inches and I name it hip line. So I do not really use it. I don't need hip in this dress. Okay, so I just want to mark it to let us see in this place, but later I did not use it. So the waistline, I'm going to be this place now. The reason why I say we are not going to be using hip, the bubu is going to go straight from the sleeve opening to the dance side. Okay, it's going to go straight because we have elastic at the front. Okay, so we don't have any shapy area at all. It's going to go from the way I'm marking it now, from the sleeve opening down to the M line, which is 37 inches. Okay, so that's why I say I did not use the hip I input before. So from the sleeve opening down to the M line, which is 37. Okay, so that is what I did in that place. Sorry, we did not see that sleeve opening, but the sleeve opening I used, I said 10 inches. Okay, so 10 inches is the sleeve opening and the length of that gown is 37. Okay, 35 plus 2 inches sewing allowance, 37. So I just cut it out to separate it so that we can work on the keyhole. So this is what I have here, and I'm going to cut out the neck as well. Like I said, we are having the same neck for the front and back. So to do this keyhole, we are going to be needing quarter of our waist circumference. I'm working with 24. Okay, so quarter of 24 is going to be 6. That's 24 divided by 4. So the result is going to give me 6 inches. Okay, 6 inches, and I'm going to be adding 1 inch is allowance to it because I don't want it to be too tight. 1 inch, so I mark 7 inches. So I mark 7 inches, and from that 7 inches, I will go up by 1 inch. Okay, I will go up by 1 inch just to do my keyhole, and I came down by half an inch. I went up by 1 inch and I came down by half an inch, and from that 1 inch, I will just curve like an oval shape, like an oval. So I just round it like that. So that is where the opening is going to form. So that is where we're going to be opening. So I'm just trying to curve it very well. So I will go ahead and notch small. I will cut out small so that I'll be able to cut it round. So, excuse me. So I'm going to cut it round like so. I'm just cutting it round. I will cut it according to what I marked. So I'll cut it according to what I marked. So here is what we have, guys. This is our keyhole. So I will go ahead and cut facing for the neckline. Okay, I'll cut facing, and I will come and show us how to sew this keyhole. So I've already gone ahead to cut facing. I just folded my fabric the same way I folded the main fabric. For me to cut the facing, I folded it into 4 as well. And I placed the neckline on top of it, and I went down by 2.5. Okay. So here is the keyhole. I'm going to be showing us how to sew it, how to close that place in a neat way. So we are going to be turning our fabric into right side. This is the facing. I will join the facing as well. So we are going to be turning our fabric into the right side. So just watch what I'm doing. After turning the fabric into the right side, make sure you arrange it properly. So the O must be equal. Okay, arrange it properly. Guys, if you have watched to this extent and you have not you have not subscribed, please and please subscribe, comment, so that this content can reach a wider audience. Thank you so much for doing so. I love you. So I'm just trying to arrange this very well. I'm going to pin the neck so that you can see I iron that center front. Okay, please your own too, iron it out, because that is where I'm going to be placing the elastic, the half an inch elastic. So I ironed that place out so that it will be very easy for me to place elastic on it. So here is the keyhole that I've arranged. Okay, I've arranged this. So just take your time, don't rush. That's why I did not skip this area. Just take your time, don't rush. Okay, and you'll be needing your office pin for you to do this play. You need to pin one side. Okay, so I will put my hand, you can see I put my hand from the wrong side. Okay, I put my hand from the wrong side, I pull out the right side. From that wrong side, I pull out the right side. And from the wrong side as well, I pull out the second right side and I match it. I will do that again. Just watch what I'm doing. Watch it. I put my hand from the wrong side to take the upper one. Okay. So to take the upper one, just watch what I'm doing. Okay. I take that upper one in like that, the right side inside, and I pick the right side, the down one, okay, and I will match it like that, and I will take it to the sewing machine. Watch this place again. If you don't get it, it's not hard. I'll take it to the sewing machine. I'm going to sew it round. Like, since you pin it, it's going to be forming on its own. Just have to sew it with carefulness, small, sew it gentle, don't rush it. Okay, so that I will do the same thing to the second side, and I will sew my facing. So here is what I have. I've notched it. When you sew it, please notch it before you turn it to the right side and you give it a good press. I've sewn my own, I notch it, and I'll give it a good press. This is my facing. I've used my facing to sew the neckline, okay, and I fold in my sleeve for the elastic to pass through, and I fold the hem line as well. So I just fold in the hem line. So this is my elastic here. It's half an inch elastic. So like I said earlier, I ironed the center front and center back. So I'm going to be using one of these for my center front. Okay, so I will place the elastic at that center front that I iron. I will come down by 1 inch from the neckline line, and I will sew elastic on top of it like that. As I'm sewing it, I'll be dragging the elastic. And after I'm done, I'm going to join half an inch. I'll use half an inch to join the side of the dress. Okay, so this is the belt that we are going to be passing through the keyhole. I've cut out my belt. This is 3 inches on fold. Okay, and I used the waist measurement. The waist measurement is 24. I added 2 inches to it. Okay, making 26. I don't want it to be too tight, and I don't want it to be too loose as well. So I'm going to go ahead and sew this, and I will turn it inside out. Guys, this is what I have here. Okay, like I said, I'm going to be passing elastic to the sleeve area, and this is the rush that will form at the front with the elastic. Okay, I stop at the 2 inches before the hem line. So this is what I have. It's looking very beautiful already. It's looking very, very beautiful, guys. It's looking beautiful. So here is the belt. I've turned it inside out. Okay, so I'm going to be passing through one side. I will from the keyhole. Okay, I will pass through from one keyhole to the other side like so. Okay, and I will join it together. I'm going to close it. See the way I want to join it. Okay, so the joining is going to be inside. I will join it like that and I will trim it. So that will be the end of our tutorial. This is in this one that I joined now, this band, I'm going to be putting bead. Okay, I'm not going to leave it like this. I'm going to be putting bead on top of this so that to make it look very beautiful. It's very beautiful, guys. It's very, very beautiful. You can sew this type for adults as well. It's looking pretty. Just follow the step that I explain here and you're going to get it. If you have watched to this area, thank you so much. Please like, comment, and share. Please and please to support my channel. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for always coming back. And until I see you in my next video. Bye bye.